Hey everybody, it's me, Gregory Mannarino. It is time yet again for my Markets, a Look Ahead segment. It is Saturday, July 13th, 2019. But before we talk about the markets here, I want to share something with you. Most of you know that I just love animals. It's the truth. So yesterday, I decided to go to my local shelter, and what I did was I adopted this guy. This is Prince. He's 8 years old, or about 8, according to the shelter, and he joins my 2 other shelter dogs, Dolly and Vega, which I think I've shown you before. Anyway, my newest family member. Hi, everybody. This is Prince. Anyway, he's quite a boy. He's quite a boy. Anyway, you like him? I love him. All right. Anyway, so let's talk here. Look behind me. This is the scenario we have right now. Now, if you've been with me long enough, you already know what this means for these markets moving forward that are absolutely and completely disconnected from reality in every way, shape, or form that they can possibly be. Now, so let's break this down. We have markets, again, new record highs yesterday. And as I've been explaining for weeks and weeks, because we've been seeing a series of record highs, we're not done. We are not done by a long shot because, again, as I've covered, world central banks, all of them, together at the same time, are about to embark on an epic journey into a land of make-believe like we have never seen before. Everything we have seen up until now, since the meltdown of 2008, has been a prelude for what world central banks and their collective leaders are about to unleash on the world. Again, this is a grand plan that has been in the works for multiple decades. And that is simply to own the world. And that's what they are doing. We are literally handing this to them. Our elected, you're catching this, right? Representatives are literally slaves to the central banks, and they are creating a world that is about to change, I think, rather rapidly. Moving forward from here, we already understand that the world economies are in free fall here in the United States as well, but the illusion is we're doing great because the stock market is at record highs. We're only at record highs because of what world central banks are doing and are about to do. We're getting warning after warning after warning with regard to earnings not coming in. Look, it doesn't matter anymore. Earnings doesn't matter. PE ratios don't matter. Forward guidance doesn't matter. Nothing. All that matters is easy money into this market. Okay, so that covers the easy money aspect. Now, crude oil. You all understand how this works. Crude oil is now firmly over $60 a barrel. This is stock market positive. Again, this gives a boost to not just the energy sector, but the financial sector, who finances the entire thing. Let's move over to the debt market, which includes bonds and the U.S. dollar. But the bond market, and this is the whole thing behind why we are getting a rate cut this month, is an attempt to normalize the yield curve. Now, I've explained this to you to the point of nauseum. And you can see how the bond market is reacting already. We're starting to get a little more slope from the flat yield curve, or an inverted curve. This is, again, a mechanism here, but it's not going to last without a larger, much larger capital injection into the debt market, because that's what this is. You understand, right? World central banks, they can't just say they're going to keep rates low. They have to get into the market and make it happen. How do they do that? by adding digits to a screen and buying the debt. So that brings us to the dollar. The dollar is going to get punished here, which means you are going to get punished here. The dollar is going to lose purchasing power. And again, don't take my word for it, because their numbers now, the government, which is, one and the same, the Federal Reserve and our corrupt government leaders around the world are one and the same. They're admitting that we're seeing inflation. But no, there is no inflation. I mean, what a serious contradiction, okay? This is their numbers. This is what you can look up for yourself. Again, the narrative must be maintained that there is no inflation. Why? Because they can justify a rate cut by saying, oh, there's no inflation, so let's just melt down the dollar a little bit. So look, the weaker dollar is massively stock market positive. The bond market, at least for now, stabilizing, like I've explained to all of you since time immemorial why they're cutting rates, normalizing the curve a little bit. And it also sends a signal to the market. Hey, we got your back. Don't worry about anything else like earnings, like PE ratios, like forward guidance. Doesn't matter anymore, people. This is a whole new environment, and it is a whole new environment. So the debt market is going to send a strong message to the stock market to just go crazy. Now, that does not mean, again, that we are not going to get dips here. We are going to get dips. When the market pulls back a little bit, it sets up a run for stocks to go higher. You understand? So you get up, dip, up, dip, up. That's what we're going to get here. But new records, without a doubt, are coming. The distortions are going to get much greater. Period. The end. The easy money alone should be enough here to be vaulting the price of commodities higher, but gold and silver more specifically. But again, gold and silver, the hard asset, derives value from the derivative. Okay? It's not the other way around. It's an insane situation. Generally, a derivative derives value from a hard asset, but not in this environment. Oh no. But crude will go up because the dollar is weaker. Don't you understand? It's so twisted. It is so fake. It is so rigged. And that's why we are going to continue to see stock market records moving higher. And you're going to see, especially the president, new record highs, everyone. But I can't tell you that our budget deficit is at record highs. This year so far, the budget shortfall, $750 billion. But no, you can't know that. Look here. Don't look here. Right, Prince? Where'd you go? He's laying down underneath this. You want to see him again? Prince, come here. Come here, boy. Come here. Come on. We got to show people you. Here he is. Look at him. Don't you love him? He's such a good boy. He's such a good boy. Look at him. Let me say this too. Yesterday, he knew he was being rescued. It was an incredible thing. He completely changed. Something like clicked in his brain, and he's like, I'm going home. Apparently, he had been in the shelter for a while. That's what they said. Maybe he gave up. But look at him now. Look at this. People, this is heaven to me. This is heaven to me. Adopt. Maybe this is what you need too, to bring a little love into your life. All right. Say goodbye to the world for now. You'll see him again. Okay. That's it, everybody. I will see you Monday.